Hello and welcome to our news video. Subscribe to our channel and share your comments so that you don't miss any important news. The Cryptocurrency News End channel does not recommend any offers to buy, sell, invest, etc. in the cryptocurrency market in any way, and any losses and other consequences are your responsibility. Our channel only follows the news of the cryptocurrency market and does not provide you with any advice on making transactions. Please enter into transactions in the market with your own analysis. Crypto boom or bust today. Will BTC, ETH, XRP, BNB, VT, DOGE, TRX, HBR, XLM, Link, LTC, AVAX, SUI, ADA, Oindio rise or fall before noon? One, Bitcoin, BTC. Bitcoin at $83,459. Will it surge to $84,000 or drop below $82,000 today? Bitcoin, BTC, is holding firm at $83,459.89, fueled by Trump's strategic reserve announcement earlier this week, but bearish signals could trigger a sharp decline before the day progresses. Don't miss your chance to profit or risk a costly mistake. Here's what's driving BTC right now. Current price, $83,459.89 per image. Technical analysis. BTC is trading near $83,500, with resistance at $83,800 and support at $83,200. The RSI at 66 is nearing overbought territory, while a bearish MACD crossover on the 1-hour chart suggests potential downside. A break above $83,800 could target $84,000, but a drop below $83,200 might hit $82,800 soon. Fundamental analysis. Trump's reserve inclusion on March 2, 2025, and institutional interest via spot Bitcoin ETFs are bullish drivers. But a $1.5 billion hack and recent ETF outflows of $489.60 million signal caution. Macroeconomic pressures, such as interest rate hikes, also pose risks. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is mixed. Bullish excitement from the reserve news is tempered by bearish fears after a 15% weekly drop in late February 2025. The Fear and Greed Index at 33 fear reflects a cautious market mood. Upcoming news and events. The White House Crypto Summit on March 7, 2025, could confirm BTC's reserve role, potentially driving prices higher in the coming days. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $83,300. TP1. $83,800. TP2. $84,000. Stop loss. $83,100. Sell. Entry at $83,800. TP1. $83,500. TP2, $83,200. Stop loss, $84,000. Will Bitcoin climb to $84,000 today or fall below $82,000? 2. Ethereum ETH. Ethereum at $2,090. Will it hit $2,120 or tumble to $2,050 this morning? Ethereum ETH is clinging to $2,090.87, boosted by reserve rumors and DeFi strength, but bearish momentum could erase gains before midday. Don't miss this opportunity or watch your portfolio take a hit. Here's the latest on ETH. Current price, $2,090.87 per image. Technical analysis. ETH is trading near $2,090, with resistance at $2,100 and support at $2,080. The RSI at 62 shows neutral momentum, but a bearish engulfing pattern on the 1-hour chart suggests a potential dip. A break above $2,100 could target $2,120, while a drop below $2,080 might see $2,050 soon. Fundamental analysis. ETH's inclusion in Trump's reserve plan and its DeFi dominance. 10% of its market cap in DeFi apps are positives, but network congestion, competition from Solana, and a 20% drop in late February 2025 raised concerns. Recent SEC regulatory shifts, like dropping the Kraken lawsuit, could ease long-term pressure. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is cautious. Bullish hopes for reserve inclusion are overshadowed by fears after ETH's decline to $2,255 in late February. Some traders remain optimistic, eyeing a recovery to $2,600 if support holds. Upcoming news and events. The March 7th summit may confirm ETH's reserve status, while Ethereum 2.0 upgrades could enhance scalability. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $2,085. TP1. $2,100. TP2. $2,120. Stop loss. $2,070. Sell. Entry at $2,100. TP1. $2,080. TP2. $2,050. Stop loss. $2,110. Can Ethereum reach $2,120 this morning, or will it drop to $2,050? 3. Ripple, XRP. XRP at $2.33. Will it surge to $2.40 or fall below $2.30 before lunchtime? XRP is steady at $2.3326, riding high on reserve inclusion and whale buying, but a sudden reversal could wipe out gains before the day progresses. Don't miss this breakout or get caught in a downturn. Here's what's moving XRP. Current price, $2.3326 per image. Technical analysis. XRP is testing $2.33 support, with resistance at $2.35. The RSI at 55 and a bullish MACD crossover on the 1-hour chart suggest short-term upward momentum, but low volume indicates caution. A break above $2.35 could target $2.40, while a drop below $2.30 might hit $2.25 soon. Fundamental analysis. XRP's reserve inclusion, announced on March 2, 2025, and partnerships with over 300 financial institutions, e.g., Santander, are bullish drivers. Whale buying of 270M XRP supports momentum, but the SEC's ETF review, first deadline mid-March 2025, and past volatility, a 21% drop in February 2025, add uncertainty. Sentiment analysis. X sentiment is strongly bullish. Posts highlight XRP's resilience compared to BTC and ETH, with optimism around its reserve role. However, some fear profit-taking after a 35% rally earlier this week. The Fear and Greed Index at 33 fear reflects broader market caution. Upcoming news and events. The March 7th summit could solidify XRP's reserve role, while the SEC's ETF review mid-March might spark further gains. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $2.32. TP1. $2.35. TP2. $2.40. Stop loss, $2.30. Sell. Entry at $2.35. TP1, $2.32. TP2, $2.28. Stop loss, $2.37. Will XRP climb to $2.40 before lunchtime or drop below $2.30? 4. Binance Coin, BNB. BNB at $565. Will it break $570 or slip to $550 this morning? Binance Coin, BNB, is steady at $565.77, a quiet contender amidst the crypto hype, but lack of reserve spotlight could lead to a sudden drop. Don't overlook this gem or risk missing out. Here's what's driving BNB today. Current price, $565.77 per image. Technical analysis. BNB is trading near $565, with resistance at $570 and support at $560. The RSI at 58 indicates neutral momentum, while a flat MACD suggests consolidation. A break above $570 could target $575, but a drop below $560 might hit $550 soon. Fundamental analysis. Binance ecosystem growth, including its smart chain competing with Ethereum, drives BNB's value. However, its exclusion from Trump's reserve plan and competition from Solana and Cardano pose challenges. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is moderately positive. BNB's stability is praised, but it lacks the hype of reserve-backed coins like XRP. Some traders see it as a safe bet amidst market volatility. Upcoming news and events. New Binance trading pairs expected in March 2025 could lift prices. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $563. TP1. $570. TP2. $575. Stop loss. $558. Sell. Entry at $570. TP1. $565. TP2. $560. Stop loss. $573. Can BNB break $570 this morning, or will it slip to $550? 5. VeChain VT. Bet at $0.026. Will it rise to $0.027 or fall to $0.025 today? VeChain VT is holding at $0.02605, supported by enterprise adoption, but its absence from the reserve plan could spark a decline before midday. Don't miss this sleeper hit or regret it later. Here's what's moving VT. Current price, $0.02605 per image. Technical analysis. VT is trading near $0.026, with resistance at $0.0265 and support at $0.0255. The RSI at 60 suggests mild bullish momentum, but a flat MACD indicates consolidation. A break above $0.0265 could target $0.027, while a drop below $0.0255 might hit $0.025 soon. Fundamental analysis. Bet supply chain solutions, e.g., partnerships with Walmart, are a strength, but its exclusion from Trump's reserve plan and a recent 11.36% drop on January 8, 2025, raise concerns. Coinbase roadmap listing for VT and Vether adds potential upside. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is neutral. Enterprise adoption fuels optimism, but lack of reserve hype dampens enthusiasm compared to XRP or ADA. Upcoming news and events. Potential Q1 2025 partnerships could boost VET's profile. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.0258. TP1. $0.0265. TP2. $0.027. Stop loss. $0.0255. Sell. Entry at $0.0265. TP1. $0.026. TP2. $0.0255. Stop loss. $0.0268. Will VT climb to $0.027 today or fall to $0.025? 6. Dogecoin, Doge. Dogecoin at $0.192. Will it rebound to 20 cents or crash to $0.185 this morning? Dogecoin, Doge, is slipping to $0.19237, with fans fearing the meme magic is fading, but a rebound could be imminent before midday. Don't miss this chance or lose big. Here's what's next for Doge. Current price, $0.19237 per image. Technical analysis. Doge is trading near $0.192, with resistance at $0.195 and support at $0.190. The RSI at 53 shows neutral momentum, while a bearish MACD crossover suggests downside risk. A break above $0.195 could target $0.200, but a drop below $0.190 might hit $0.185 soon. Fundamental analysis. Doge's loyal fanbase and potential mainstream integrations, e.g., via Elon Musk's influence, keep it relevant. But its exclusion from the reserve plan and a 17% drop earlier in 2025 signal caution. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is bearish after recent declines, but Doge's community remains hopeful for a Musk-driven rally. The Fear and Greed Index at 33 fear reflects broader market caution. Upcoming news and events. Musk's next tweet could spark volatility, but no major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.191. TP1. $0.195. TP2. $0.200. Stop loss. $0.189. Sell. Entry at $0.195. TP1. $0.192. TP2. $0.190. Stop loss. $0.197. Will Dogecoin rebound to 20 cents this morning or crash to $0.185? 7. Tron, TRX. TRX at $0.233. Will it hit $0.235 or drop to $0.230 today? Tron, TRX, is steady at $0.233, supported by its dApp ecosystem, but lack of reserve hype could lead to a drop before midday. Don't miss this sleeper or regret it. Here's what's moving TRX. Current price, $0.233 per image. Technical analysis. TRX is trading near $0.233, with resistance at $0.234 and support at $0.232. The RSI at 56 indicates neutral momentum, while a flat MACD suggests consolidation. A break above $0.234 could target $0.235, but a drop below $0.232 might hit $0.230 soon. Fundamental analysis. TRX's focus on decentralized apps and digital content sharing is a strength, but its exclusion from the reserve plan and competition from ETH and BNB limit its upside. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is neutral. TRX's stability is appreciated, but it lacks the hype of reserve-backed coins. Some traders see it as a steady performer. Upcoming news and events. TRX updates in March 2025 could spark interest. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.2325. TP1. $0.234. TP2. $0.235. Stop loss. $0.2315. Sell. Entry at $0.234. TP1. $0.2325. TP2. $0.231. Stop loss. $0.235. Can TRX reach $0.235 today, or will it drop to $0.230? 8. Hedera, HBAR. HBAR at $0.231. Will it surge to $0.235 or fall to $0.225 this morning? Hedera, HBAR, is holding at $0.23152, fueled by enterprise adoption, but overbought risks could lead to a drop before midday. Ride this wave or get wiped out. Here's what's driving HBAR. Current price, $0.23152 per image. Technical analysis. HBAR is trading near $0.231, with resistance at $0.233 and support at $0.230. The RSI at 65 suggests mild overbought conditions, while a bullish MACD crossover indicates short-term upside. A break above $0.233 could target $0.235, but a drop below $0.230 might hit $0.225 soon. Fundamental analysis. BAR's high-speed transactions and partnerships with NVIDIA and Intel are strengths, but its exclusion from the reserve plan limits hype. A near 200% price increase in 2024 shows strong momentum. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is cautiously bullish. Enterprise adoption fuels optimism, but lack of reserve spotlight dampens broader enthusiasm. Upcoming news and events. New partnerships hinted for March 2025 could drive gains. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.2305. TP1. $0.233. TP2. $0.235. Stop loss. $0.229. Sell. Entry at $0.233. TP1. $0.231. TP2. $0.229. Stop loss. $0.2345. Will HBAR surge to $0.235 this morning or fall to $0.225? 9. Stellar, XLM. XLM at $0.284. Will it hit $0.290 or drop to $0.280 today? Stellar, XLM, is steady at $0.2842. shining in cross-border payments, but bearish signals could erase gains before midday. Don't miss this chance or lose out. Here's what's moving XLM. Current price, $0.2842 per image. Technical analysis. XLM is trading near $0.284, with resistance at $0.286 and support at $0.282. The RSI at 57 shows neutral momentum, while a flat MACD suggests consolidation. A break above $0.286 could target $0.290, but a drop below $0.282 might hit $0.280 soon. Fundamental analysis. XLM's focus on cross-border payments and partnerships with financial institutions are strengths, but its exclusion from the reserve plan and a potential 20% drop risk noted in January 2025 raise concerns. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is neutral. XLM's stability is appreciated, but it lacks the hype of reserve-backed coins like XRP. Some see it as a steady long-term bet. Upcoming news and events. Stellar upgrades rumored for March 2025 could boost its profile. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.283. TP1. $0.286. TP2. $0.290. Stop loss. $0.281. Sell. Entry at $0.286. TP1. $0.284. TP2. $0.282. Stop loss. $0.288. Can XLM reach $0.290 today? Or will it drop to $0.280? 10. Chainlink. Link at $13.85. Will it surge to $14 or fall to $13.50 this morning? Chainlink. Link is climbing to $13.85, driven by Oracle demand, but a reversal could wipe out gains before midday. Don't miss this breakout or regret it. Here's what's driving Link. Current price, $13.85 per image. Technical analysis. Link is trading near $13.85, with resistance at $13.90 and support at $13.80. The RSI at 63 suggests mild bullish momentum, while a flat MACD indicates consolidation. A break above $13.90 could target $14, but a drop below $13.80 might hit $13.50 soon. Fundamental analysis. Link's role in connecting smart contracts with real-world data and partnerships with tech giants like NVIDIA make it a stable bet, but centralization risks and lack of reserve hype limit its upside. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is bullish. Link's utility in DeFi is praised, but some traders are cautious due to market volatility. Upcoming news and events. Link integrations expected in March 2025 could lift prices. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $13.82. TP1. $13.90. TP2. $14. Stop loss. $13.78. Sell. Entry at $13.90. TP1. $13.85. TP2. $13.80. Stop loss. $13.95. Will Link surge to $14 this morning or fall to $13.50? 11. Litecoin, LTC. LTC at $102. Will it hit $104 or drop to $100 today? Litecoin, LTC, is steady at $102.51, fighting to reclaim its shine, but lack of reserve hype could lead to a drop before midday. Don't sleep on this classic or miss out. Here's what's moving LTC. Current price, $102.51 per image. Technical analysis. LTC is trading near $102.50, with resistance at $103 and support at $102. The RSI at 59 shows neutral momentum, while a flat MACD suggests consolidation. A break above $103 could target $104, but a drop below $102 might hit $100 soon. Fundamental analysis. LTC's fast transactions and solid track record are strengths, but its exclusion from the reserve plan and competition from newer blockchains limit its upside. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is neutral. LTC's stability is appreciated, but it lacks the hype of newer coins. Some see it as a reliable long-term hold. Upcoming news and events. Scaling upgrades rumored for 2025 could spark interest. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $102.30. TP1. $103. TP2. $104. Stop loss. $101.80. Sell. Entry at $103. TP1. $102.50. TP2. $102. Stop loss. $103.50. Can LTC reach $104 today? Or will it drop to $100? 12. Avalanche AVAX. AVAX at $20.11. Will it surge to $20.50 or fall to $19.80 this morning? Avalanche AVAX is holding at $20.11, driven by DeFi growth, but bearish signals could lead to a drop before midday. Ride this wave or get wiped out. Here's what's driving AVAX. Current price, $20.11 per image. Technical analysis. AVAX is trading near $20.10, with resistance at $20.30 and support at $20. The RSI at 61 suggests mild bullish momentum, while a flat MACD indicates consolidation. A break above $20.30 could target $20.50, but a drop below $20 might hit $19.80 soon. Fundamental analysis. AVAX's high-performance DeFi and NFT ecosystem is a strength, but its exclusion from the reserve plan and a recent 4% drop, noted alongside ETH and XRP, raise concerns. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is cautiously optimistic. AVAX's DeFi utility is praised, but lack of reserve hype limits broader enthusiasm. Upcoming news and events. Ecosystem updates in March 2025 could drive gains. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $20.05. TP1. $20.30. TP2. $20.50. Stop loss. $19.90. Sell. Entry at $20.30. TP1. $20.10. TP2. $20. Stop loss. $20.40. Will AVAX surge to $20.50 this morning or fall to $19.80? 13. SUI, SUI. SUI at $2.44. Will it hit $2.50 or drop to $2.40 today? Sway, SUI, is steady at $2.4481. Dazzling as a newbie star, but a quick fade could catch traders off guard before midday. Don't miss this breakout or regret it. Here's what's moving SUI. Current price, $2.4481 per image. Technical analysis. SUI is trading near $2.45, with resistance at $2.48 and support at $2.43. The RSI at 64 suggests mild bullish momentum, while a flat MACD indicates consolidation. A break above $2.48 could target $2.50, but a drop below $2.43 might hit $2.40 soon. Fundamental analysis. SUI's scalability and developer traction make it a promising newcomer, but its exclusion from the reserve plan and unproven longevity raise concerns. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is bullish. Early adopters are excited, but some see it as speculative compared to established coins. Upcoming news and events. Mainnet upgrades in Q1 2025 could boost SUI. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $2.44. TP1. $2.48. TP2. $2.50. Stop loss, $2.42. Sell. Entry at $2.48. TP1, $2.45. TP2, $2.43. Stop loss, $2.50. Can SUI reach $2.50 today? Or will it drop to $2.40? 14. Cardano ADA. ADA at $0.814. Will it surge to 83 cents or fall to 80 cents this morning? Cardano ADA is climbing to $0.8143, boosted by reserve inclusion, but overbought risks could lead to a drop before midday. Don't miss this rocket or burn in the fallout. Here's what's driving ADA. Current price, $0.8143 per image. Technical analysis. ADA is trading near $0.814, with resistance at $0.820 and support at $0.810. The RSI at 68 suggests overbought conditions, while a bullish MACD crossover indicates short-term upside. A break above $0.820 could target $0.830, but a drop below $0.810 might hit $0.800 soon. Fundamental analysis. ADA's reserve inclusion and upgrades like Ouroboros Leos and Hydra for scalability are bullish drivers, but competition from Solana and a potential 65% rally, noted in January 2025, raise overbought concerns. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is bullish, reserve inclusion fuels excitement, but some fear a correction after recent gains. Upcoming news and events. The March 7th summit could cement ADA's role. No major events are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.812. TP1, $0.820. TP2, $0.830. Stop loss, $0.808. Sell. Entry at $0.820. TP1, $0.815. TP2, $0.810. Stop loss, $0.825. Will ADA surge to 83 cents this morning or fall to 80 cents? 15. Ondo o Indio. ONDO at $0.926. Will it hit 95 cents or drop to 90 cents today? ONDO is steady at $0.9261, catching eyes with asset tokenization, but its niche status could lead to a drop before midday. Seize this sleeper or watch it fade. Here's what's moving ONDO. Current price, $0.9261 per image. Technical analysis. ONDO is trading near $0.926, with resistance at $0.930 and support at $0.920. The RSI at 59 shows neutral momentum, while a flat MACD suggests consolidation. A break above $0.930 could target $0.950, but a drop below $0.920 might hit $0.900 soon. Fundamental analysis. ONDO's real-world asset tokenization is a growing niche, but its lack of mainstream attention and exclusion from the reserve plan limit its upside. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment on X is cautiously optimistic. Early adopters are excited, but broader market interest remains low compared to top coins. Upcoming news and events. Platform updates in March 2025 could lift visibility. No immediate catalysts are expected today. Best entry/exit points. Buy. Entry at $0.923. TP1. $0.930. TP2. $0.950. Stop loss. $0.918. Sell. Entry at $0.930. TP1. $0.925. TP2. $0.920. Stop loss. $0.935. Can ONDO reach 95 cents today? Or will it drop to 90 cents?